My name is Max Schachter. My son Alex was murdered in the Parkland school shooting. And I'm sitting here with one of my good friends. This is Major Scott Myers of the Coral Springs Police Department. Scott is a hero from the Parkland school shooting. He was one of the first officers that ran in the building after the shooting started to save lives. After that day, Scott came up with this really innovative approach called the SCOTTLOCK to secure rifles for law enforcement and for civilians. So, Scott, will you please talk to everybody and just explain what was the goal in creating the SCOTTLOCK and what it does for everyone?
Thanks, Max. Yeah, so I responded to the shooting, and my issue as I was pulling up to the school was that my rifle was secured in a Pelican case in the back of the car. I was on SWAT. I'd been on SWAT for about 20 years at the time, and I was a sniper. So I had an AR-15. I also had a 308. But what I realized was as I was approaching the school is I didn't have time to access those guns.
Right.
So I ran in with my handgun. And it really bothered me because we all know that you don't want to run into a gunfight with your handgun. You want to run in with a rifle. And so I started researching it, and there were no options available for unmarked police cars. So at the time, if you didn't have a fully integrated mounting system that is permanently installed in the car, you couldn't bring your AR in the cabin with you in such a manner that it was easily accessible. So I researched it. There wasn't anything available. And ultimately, I created a product that was portable and secured the rifle. So we had quick, fast access to it, but we also didn't have to worry about the gun getting stolen out of the car. So I got with my partner. He was a K-9 officer at the time, also a police officer with Coral Springs. And we developed, designed, patented our SCOTTLOCK. It's very simple. It's two pieces of steel that sandwich the rifle, and it's secured via a cable that we wrap around the seat track. It allows us to keep the gun in the car and have access to it if we need it.
Can you show us how it would work in real time if if you
Sure.
really need it?
Right. So this is how it's set up in a lot of agencies, but it's behind the passenger seat. The rifle is secured via the cable
Right.
and the SCOTTLOCK. And what you do is you would access this padlock, take the plates off, and then you've got your gun.
Got it.
So it's really, really fast. It's just a matter of taking the key, popping the lock. This lock could be a combination lock. So you could have it preset. And if it was 1, 2, 3, 4, you have it at 1, 2, 3, 5, and boom.
Right.
And the gun's in the car with you.
Okay.
So it's very unnatural to pull up to a hot scene where you could get into a shooting and then open a box
Right.
and then get in there.
It just takes too long.
It takes too long.
So, Scott, recently on the news, there was a break in a federal vehicle and they stole a rifle. If they had the SCOTTLOCK, that would have never happened. Right?
Correct. That's one of the main reasons why we developed this. Unfortunately, rifles are stolen out of police cars all the time.
Wow.
It doesn't make the news, but it's a real thing. I don't know if it's weekly or monthly, but it's an ongoing problem, and law enforcement knows about it. What they don't know is there's a solution. And that's, probably my weakness is the marketing of this product and my company, which is, hey, we have an affordable solution. There's no maintenance. You don't need a garage to spend hours downing the vehicle to put this in it. You just wrap the cable around the back, around the seat track, and boom, you're in it.
We're done. Okay.
It fits all mil-spec AR-15s. So that's the vast majority of rifles in the law enforcement community. It doesn't matter if you've got optics on it. It doesn't matter if you have a silencer on it. It doesn't matter what kind of sling you're using. So it's very, very universal, and it works great. A lot of agencies around the country are already using it.